That's what I'm talking about. The gen shit needs to be fixed. Because it's so bad. Because I can't remember what he ranks, but I played pretty well that map for what I was given. And they still got the gens, like, pushed through, like, instantly done, almost. I don't know. And then I was right next to it, half gen, and I kicked it with pop. Which also regresses, let me check. 20%. So it was at 30%, and also getting the regression of Call of Brine while they weren't there. And they still finished the gen in less than 15, 20 seconds. I don't know what it is that they did this update, but they screwed the whole gen, like, speed system. It was perfect before. Like, I was fine with it before, but, like, at least I'm seeing in the new PTB, it's better, I think, from what I saw. I don't know. I just saw meme clips of the PTB, and the new night stuff. That's all I looked at in the new PTB. The night stuff, some of it's good, some of it's pretty bullshit, like the channel getting a 4-time banner spawn. It's just the 4-second banner spawn from 10 seconds, which efficiently makes him useless because he can't go on long form chases to push them away from the banner, so I don't know. But it's been pissing me off because, yeah, you'll get teams who are just full solo queue, but if they put their brain cells together and start all getting on gens and just pumping out those gens while one person's in chase, then they just instantly get every gen done. And it's something that is aggravating me, and I don't know how to counter it other than using no-ed or, well, I mean, using full gen regression perks doesn't even work. So, I mean, I don't know why I'm even, like, thinking about that, but it just doesn't work. You can't do anything. I just don't know, man. I don't know if this is something with just me, but I don't know. It pisses me off because I do play Survivor too, and even when I was playing Survivor, I felt like each game was easy, like too easy, because I'd have my friends, running them, killer, and then I'd bring a toolbox with a brand new part, and then the thing that speeds up progression speed. It was way too easy to finish a gen on my own and with one other person too. I feel like that level should be achieved, that speed that should be achieved right now should be of precise multiple combination perks. Like I've seen the people who do the little, like, meme builds where they get a gen done in 1 second because of all this side stuff. That's how I feel like it should be done. I don't feel like it should just be done normally like that. It's just, I don't know what it is. It confuses me so. It's just so much. And I honestly just don't know how to take it. I don't know, man. It's just, that Dead Dog game was a peak representation of the state right now. The state of the game is really Survivor-sided right now, and I don't know why that changed. But yeah, even when I played Survivor before this update, it was fun. It was challenging. It built suspense on how long it took to do the gen. But now when I play Survivor, I just get the gen done, like, before the killer even finds me, and it's just like, I mean, it's not really as fun because they just easily cancel everything that the killer can do in that situation. Like, you probably couldn't even get it exposed off as Ghostface before they pop a gen. And he even has perks for that. you know, to make sure that you don't pop the gen beforehand. It's just kind of annoying. I don't know how to take it. But like, every time I play a game, I do a really good chase at the beginning. Of course, like you just saw, it wasn't a bad chase. But then, usually, if it's a team with a couple brain cells, a gen would be done by now, before I even put them on the hook. Which sucks, because I usually run builds with, what's the perk? Pain Res. Which, you know, triumphs them. But see, there you go. There's the gen. But it cancels the progress, and then I get the one that blocks it. And then after that goes away, they still just instantly complete the gen, and it's just so confusing. I don't understand it. It's just confuses me so much on how this happened, because I didn't hear anything about it, and yet I don't know if it's a silent buff or not. To be honest, I'm ranting so much, I'm not even playing right. So I should probably stop ranting, so I can, you know, lock the fuck in twin. Like, I don't know, it's just something about this update, it's just annoying. Like, I love playing killer, that's my whole thing. I should have hit. Is that I just play killer, that's my whole thing. That's my whole shtick. That I'm a killer man. But then again, I do play Survivor. I'm like P25 on Leon. I play Survivor quite a bit. So I can tell the differences in like a Survivor or killer-sided argument. Like, no, I'm not just saying this because I'm a killer man. I'm saying this because this is what's happening. And it's just, it aggravates me. I don't know why. I mean, I don't take this game seriously most of the time. I'll shout out some stuff if I get it down and everything. You know, just to have fun. Because I play this game for fun. I love this game. One of my favorite games. But it's just annoying whenever stuff like that happens, whenever they debalance the game. That's what I guess the word I can use for it. And I don't know if they're fixing it. I haven't been caught up on the Dead by Daylight news, except for that The Walking Dead's coming up, and that PTB's open. Like, I haven't, you know, interacted with the updates much. But I don't know, man. It's just so... It's so aggravating, you know. And I feel as if I should have, you know, scripted this and then just put some of my gameplay over a normal video. But I feel like that wouldn't capture the problem in its actuality right now, because I feel like I should just, you know, play it and show it myself instead of, you know, just putting over normal gameplay and talking over it. I'm speaking on how I feel, and that's not going to change anytime soon. I feel like what I'm saying is right, but I don't know. Because again, I've seen videos also talking about this, but it's not in long form. It's just been TikToks and stuff, you know. And it's just, I don't know what to do about it. Like, I'm not a bad player at all, in senses. It's just, something's up with the times for it. That's all I'm having to say. And then also, it's complicated because I'm not a bad player, but then I'm also not a good one either. See that? And then that gen's around half, I'm pretty sure right now. it's just so confusing what I'm supposed to do in these situations. Where did he go? But yeah, I don't know. Like, there's one gen left. I forgot to put on no ed, which is probably what's gonna be my downfall here. But it's just so aggravating the time. I know I've said that word. I know I've repeated myself quite a bit, but it's how I feel. How do you waste this? Like, I have the tunnel right now for this, for at least one kill this game. I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know. I feel as though this new update should be messed with or tweaked with the generators and stuff. Overall, I still love this game. Think it's super fun. And no hate towards the devs, of course. You know, this game is like one of my only games I've played for like years. Yeah, like one of the only games I come back to constantly because it's a genuinely fun game, and I think more people should play it. To watch more people engage in the community would be awesome, in my opinion. You know, see more people who want to play this. I just wish more. I know there is a lot of good creators out there that represent this game greatly, like fantastic, mwah, chef's kiss. But then there's also just so many toxic creators who resort to belittling any like style of gameplay and stuff like that as tunneling and stuff. It's not toxic, of more of a tactic that has been used for a while and is acceptable in the community. And I don't believe that it should be looked down upon, but that's me because I'm a killing main. And it's I've gotten to feel like that way more recently because of the games I've been getting on how I should play it, being heavily leaning towards camping, tunneling, but not for a toxic reason though. For the reason that I'm like, you can't win in almost any other way unless you go up against some survivors who not to be rude to any, but who don't know what they're doing. If they know what they're doing, then you're not going to win like most of the time playing fair and stuff. If you play fair, you're most likely probably going to lose. And that just got touched. And by the time I try to get over there, it's going to be done. Watch. Oh, maybe. I don't know. That means 2 people are on it, which means it's probably close, you know. And watch, I'll put Pop Goes and Call of Brine on there. It should be going low. Low, low, low. Like, I mean low. For the time being. Like, I almost might not be able to hook this person before they get the gen done. But I'll, of course, try. I'm not gonna slug. Let's... And then again, yeah, actually, this brings me into a good point. Slugging is acceptable. It's not controller came up on me there. But I don't think, in the right sense, I don't think slugging is toxic. I can see how it could be used as a form of toxic behavior, but default slugging is not toxic. It's, again, more of a strategy because you see these bully squads, or whatever you call them, using the whatchamacallit, and that's how it could be, tactical. And then there's also you just normally... Oops, that happened again. But then there's also ways you can just normally use it. In like, people say slugging for the 4K is toxic and blah 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 blah. When you want to get full that's the main of the game. You want to get full kills. That's the thing of the game. You want to get full kills. You want to win. And that's the premise of every game you play. Not just Dead by Daylight. Though, I understand people cannot like it. That's their, that's how they feel. And all of this is opinionated. A small factor of this is fact. Small factor. Oh, actually, pretty big factor is fact. fact. But, I don't know, look, I got the 4K. But, it's just, I don't know what it is, because if I say it's just survivors being toxic or entitled, then I'm gonna get flamed on that side. I mean, I can take it if I do, but it's just annoying when they pull out those claims, in my opinion. Because it gets to a point. Like, yes, we've heard the argument a million times. Slugging, tunneling, camping is toxic. Except when it isn't. Always, it could be interpreted how you want. But just because how you interpret it doesn't mean how it is. I don't know, I've just been ranting. I don't know why. Send on my GGs. But I have been called toxic for sending out GGs to everyone I play against. Of course I forget sometimes. I'm only human. I forget to do it on people I kill and people I don't kill. But when I do remember it, I have been called toxic because I just say GG's well played. They have said, oh, you're toxic, looking for a response so that you can use it, or whatever the excuse they had. They just wanted to be toxic to me. I know that's probably why they said it. But I don't know, there's just a lot of topics we need to address in this community. Love the community. Wouldn't choose to be in another. Well, I am in multiple others, but wouldn't choose it to... Actually, yeah. I was about to say, I would not want it to change, but that would be a lie because I do. The community is not the best. You look at communities like, oh, Minecraft and Fortnite, and they're all like fun and games, happy. There's some loose ends in the Fortnite community that are bad though, but it's not as bad as Dead by Daylight. It's almost comparable to how... I'm trying to think of what it was. I had it earlier, but it's almost comparable to how toxic Call of Duty is, and that's a lot coming from Call of Duty being a game that that has a history for one of the most toxic communities out there. And I know people are like, oh, well, if you think this, blah, 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 you want to survive a day in 2012 COD lobbies, Modern Warfare 2 COD lobbies. I don't care about that. That's not the argument here. That's kind of deflecting on the subject. But it's just... I'm getting off topic here. The community has its ups, but it very much has its downs. With what's considered toxic, people complaining about perks that people use. I might get a little frustrated if I see someone using a perk like Off the Record or Dead Hard or stuff like that, but I don't get flat out pissed off about it. I don't go and insult them about it. I go in mid-game, I go, yeah, take that, bitch, or like, do all that. But that's because that's what I find entertaining. I love just like, you know, it's a little trash talk. No, who doesn't like a little trash talk while playing, you know, a game? No, but trash talk is trash talk. It is not as far as to go saying someone's toxic because of a little trash talk. Like, no harm, trash talks. I'm talking about, like, little fun. Like, oh, that was stupid. Or, oh, yeah, I got you there, bitch. Like, that's all fun and games trash talk. But going to someone specifically because you're mad at them for how they played a game, that is, like, unreasonable toxic behavior. That is salty, toxic, and that's what you see a lot in this community. And I feel like that needs to change. And then there's also the rage hackers. The rage hackers that get so much viewership and, like, attention from being rage hackers and just hackers in general. And it's not good for them to be getting any attention, but they get so much attention in this community because how common it is. Though the weird thing is, how much I've played for like around, I don't know, 3 or 4 years now. And I have encountered one cheater that I know of that blatantly cheated. It was a Bill on Auto Haven, and he was teleporting around the map, you know, hiding from me. I had aura perks, I could see him. But that's off topic. It's just, cheaters are so, like, openly observed in this game, or in this community, as, like, it's like, you know, they get too much attention, is what I'm trying to say. And that's what they want, is the attention, but we just feed it to them. We feed into what they want, and it's just not good at all. That's not what we should be doing. We should be trying to counteract that by not giving them attention at all. I mean, besides from the common, yes, report them, yes, tell it to everyone. Oh, there it goes again, my disconnection issues. But yeah, there's those that are like, it's a problem. We need to stop showing them attention more than they need. Like how Spook and Juice deals with things. He blurs out names. He does everything in their or everything he physically can to try not to get them to be recognized or known, and that's good. They shouldn't be letting the hackers or the bad people in the community in general. You shouldn't be giving them gateways to be known. Like, I mean, I understand in some senses it's right, but like in other senses it's not. It's really not. It's not a good thing to be giving attention to these people, which again, I've been saying it's bad for the community. There's a lot of things that are bad for this community. And sadly, I can't do anything about it. I'm fucked here. I'm not getting this hook. Oh my god, I actually got it. But like I was saying, it's just, I don't know what to say. But this community, it's like a toxic boyfriend or girlfriend. It's just, you love it, but it's not good for you. And it's not good for itself. And yes, I can use that analogy. I know how it is being one. And I know what I'm talking about. Hey, you get back here. But it's just not good to show attention to these. And I don't like how most situations are handled. What are you doing? I just don't like how most situations are handled when it comes to these topics. Because people completely throw out... no, don't get me wrong. There are people who make good calls, good judgment on situations. But then there are also people who just completely clip farm it and use it for content. When really you shouldn't be putting effort towards glorifying situations that are bad for the community and bad for people. Which, honestly, I love toxic, salty TTVs, like Toxic Survivor videos. I love whenever they get absolutely pawned and stuff like that. But it's just the people who do it and then give attention to the people who are doing the bad things, and it's just so annoying because they don't handle it right. They don't handle the situations right. They draw attention in the worst possible way they can, and it's not good. But it's just, I don't know, it's just aggravating sometimes how they deal with the situations. And I don't know what this video's even about, but it's just a big rant. It's just me talking. I don't expect anyone to listen to what I say or even click. But there is a problem with the community. I can't give any specific examples. I don't have good stuff to really talk about it well, because none of the things I have access to will help me. I don't have any idea how to edit well. That's why in this video I don't really have many edits in it. I'm using software on my phone and VODs. That's how I'm talking right now. It's a VOD. It's just, but that's besides the point. It's gotta be, I guess it's a form of being desensitized to this in the community, but we really need to try and, I know they do what they can trying to, fix the hackers stuff, but at least it's not Rainbow Six Siege level. They've patched a lot of the hacking software that's been going on, and that's great. That's wonderful. I love that. Mwah. Chef's kiss. They've been doing a good job on that, on cutting down on the hackers. Whenever streamers had a problem with, whenever all the streamers had a problem with the hackers, force joining their games and all that, they fixed it. They've been on top of it. It's not behavior's fault. It's these groups of hackers that are making it worse for everyone, because they don't realize they're just giving to most of the streamers they do it to, because I'm just gonna say this: the unhacking, the people who don't hack, have a stronger will than the people who do hack. Weirdly enough, they're not gonna back down from someone who's hacking, and they're not gonna stoop their level at all. That's not like them. It's not like them to try to do that. And I'm happy that that's the case. I'm happy that people don't instantly leave or stuff like that. They actually try to counteract the hackers by not giving them what they want. And that's good attention. Stuff like that drives hackers to not want to do it as much. Just like kind of how you're told not to do it. Because, like, when you're getting bullied, not to give in. Because they'll get bored. And that's what you want. You want them to give up. You want them to get bored. But people don't realize that now. And they just kind of get mad at the game. You're not supposed to play games, you know, try as hard as you can and get mad. You play games to unwind, have fun, all that. Oh, sprint burst. And you see less and less of it in this community specific. You see less and less of people enjoying the game and more of people getting mad at things in it. And I hate to see it. It sucks. Really wish it wasn't like that. At all. I wish it wasn't like that at all. But me, I love this game. Hackers or not, any situation, I think this game is fun. Because even sometimes there's fun, like, there used to be fun hackers that used to hack and it was funny and it was fun and all that. But now they're just kind of doing it out of spite. And that's one of the main keys about this. I've been ranting for so long. I need to calm it down. But it's just, there's so much to talk about on this topic. I don't want to stop. I feel as though these topics shouldn't be treaded on so lightly that they are. And I feel like small creators and small streamers don't realize the kind of attention they put on people that they get and or give whenever they're toxic or hateful. I know you're in that locker. But they don't understand how it affects the community when they're hateful or toxic or doing things to aggravate other people. And it sucks. It really sucks. I love to see people having fun in this game. I love to watch gameplay of this game. I love it. But it's just aggravating when you see someone trying to get a negative response out of someone else. Just for how, they played the game, or how they played the game, or how they're fucking, how fun it is to hack, or it's just aggravating. I don't like to see it. Now, I think that's about where I stopped the rant. I don't think I should be, just yapping anymore about this kind of stuff. I feel like the video has reached its breaking point on these topics. So I'm gonna end that there, and I will see y'all in another video. And I know for a first actual video, for like a first debut video, this is pretty deep, to dive into, but it's just something that needs to be talked about. You can't. Like, it's just something that has to be addressed. And especially me, I need to come into the community with my thoughts. Oh shit, you spin. And I feel like if I'm going to start talking like about anything or like playing anything, I feel like people should know how I feel on anything in the game. And I'm gonna put that clear out there. No, tunneling and slugging or camping is not toxic if it's in the right context. Like when I tunnel and camp, I do it most of the time out of strategy and because there's not really much else I can do. But yes, there are times when it is toxic behavior. It is like slugging TTVs or hunting them, and I feel like people shouldn't be entitled to getting what they want in the game or having their fun, because people get the game to have their fun, but it shouldn't be someone else's job to make sure you get that fun, if you know what I mean. You're the maker of your own fun. You need to take situations on how you take them and make sure you know that it's just a game. It's nothing more than a game. Yes, it's understandable to get pissed or like get mad at the game, but not to where you're threatening people or being an absolute like menace type behavior. It's just something you shouldn't do. And on that, I think I'm just going to leave it there. I will see y'all next time. I don't know, I've been ranting for a while, and this just got me riled up, and that's why it's here. And I feel like this is what should be known before people come into my chat, my channel, everything. So yeah, thank you. Thank you for watching through if you even did. And bye. Oh yeah, cut. I'm so fucking alone.